Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor, and today I am like WTF Blizzard. Because so here's what happened. I was like, oh, there's a new Tavern Brawl today. So I go, you go to your Tavern Brawl thing, and you're like, wow, Tavern Brawl. I click it, and it's like Heroic Tavern Brawl. To the winner goes the spoils. More wins means more rewards. 12 wins for max glory, 3 losses to end your run. 0 wins, 12 wins, 3 losses. I was like, great, cool. So in my mind, here's what I thought Heroic Tavern Brawl meant. Because still, even though the past couple weeks I was like, the Heroic Tavern Brawl is, I still didn't manage to look into it. So I was like, oh, you know what it must be? It must be where it's a arena type thing where you play various tavern brawls that have happened throughout the year or weeks or whatever it is. You get one tavern brawl, one match, and then it switches up the next match, and it keeps switching up until you're at 3 losses or 12 wins or whatever. That's what I assumed Heroic Tavern Brawl was. So I'm like, okay, sweet. So I click it, and it's like, hey, do you have $10 or 1,000 gold? And I'm like, I guess. And it's like, Heroic Brawl, make a standard deck to compete with the best. Stakes are high and the competition is intense. Guys, this is intense competition. More wins means more rewards, just like Arena. Can you make it to 12 wins, or will 3 losses end your run? So, Heroic Tavern Brawl is literally just Arena, but you can make a standard deck instead of drafting Arena cards. That's all it is. But they're like, are you ready for this ultimate competitive Tavern Brawl experience that will test Hearthstone's best and all that bad? It's like, no, this is Arena with standard decks. It's not Tavern Brawl. And that's my biggest issue with it. I just tweeted, this is the dumbest thing ever. And someone's like, well, it's the point. It's a super competitive thing. A lot of people have been asking for it. And I don't mind that they'd put this type of thing in the game, right? I don't care. But my problem is I went and looked up the introduction for regular Tavern Brawls over a year ago, back in June of 2015. Here's their description of what Tavern Brawl is. It's a new way to play Hearthstone. Each week, a different Tavern Brawl will pit you head-to-head versus another player using exciting and unique rules. Like standard decks. One week might feature preset decks, while another week could have you crafting a brand new Tavern Brawl deck following specific guidelines, like standard decks. While others might offer buffs to specific types of minions. Who knows? Maybe we'll have Arena mode with standard decks. Tavern Brawl can be found below the play button, blah, 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 blah. So here's the thing. If this was its own mode, if this was like, hey guys, I'm just going to go play some Arena, and then I clicked Arena, and I was like, do you want to play Standard Deck Arena or Draft Arena? I'd be like, oh, okay, that's cool. They have more options for competitive players. That's neat. But the fact that if you want to play Arena, it costs 150 gold or $2. And if you want to play this Heroic Tavern Brawl, you have to pay 1,000 gold or $10. Sounds like one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in just a Blizzard game. Imagine if in Overwatch, right? You're playing Overwatch Brawl. What wacky things happen today? Oh, everybody's cooldowns are at 1 second. Whoa. It's what's the wacky Overwatch Brawl this week? Oh, it's competitive. But it's competitive Overwatch. It's oh, neat. My biggest issue, again, is just the fact that they slapped the Tavern Brawl tag on it, which, let me tell you again, exciting and unique rules. Exciting and unique rules. So again, in my mind, I thought this was just going to be hey, it's like Arena or a type of thing, but it just swaps Tavern Brawls every match. I thought that'd be a great idea. It'd be a fun idea. It'd make Tavern Brawl a little competitive for the casual fun person. Wow, I can still play a competitive thing, but with wacky rules, like it says. But instead, it's standard Arena, but it costs 5 times as much. So this is dumb. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna pay 1,000 gold just to get one pack and lose, or $10. I'd rather just save it for the gadgets and expansion, and then buy a bunch of card packs with that. So Blizzard, this is dumb. The mode is alright. Just make it its own thing. And yeah. Okay. See ya.